Alright guys, this is the first video in a series of videos going to be on this EZGO TXT PDS golf cart that I probably overpaid for, and frankly I don't know anything about golf carts, and we'll be learning along with this build. The first thing I wanted to do on this particular video is kind of show you guys how to test and see if the motor's any good before you invest any more money in it. I got this one here. It has all the batteries are bad in it, so there, you really couldn't test it out when you got it. I just kind of took a risk. So I did a little looking and did a little research, and for this PDS model, I'm gonna show you how to do a quick and easy test of the motor while it's in the golf cart before you take it all out, and then you can go from there. But this is gonna be my first video, so hopefully videos will get better in time, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you. All right, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this cover off here. It's got mine actually didn't have any screws in it because it is a POS. Then we're going to go and get in here, and you can kind of see the motor, the access to the motor, and you got some wires here, and then you have some on the underside as well, and I'll try to get you a shot of that. I'll take these off and show you how I jump them, and then what I'm going to do to test it with a car battery. Okay, you're going to need some jack stands, a 1/2 inch wrench, and a 7/16 inch wrench. And then my golf cart just kind of was half together and half apart, so I have some of these cables that were used for the to hook the batteries up. Just kind of grabbed two of them there. Mine were actually just laying in the cup holders when I got it. So anyhow, I'm gonna use these, and I'll show you how these get hooked up here. All right, so I jacked this thing up just enough to get the wheels off the ground. I'm gonna pull this jack out just for so maybe I can get y'all under there for a little bit more visuals. Usually I'd keep this under there. It just has an extra safety precaution, but not this time. Anything for the views, I guess. All right, it's a little awkward working with the camera. You can't really get in the same spots I always want to get, but this one here, the top one is, and it's already loose, look at that, is a 1/2 inch. And this other one on the other side is a 7/16. This motor here, I think that it's what they call a SepEx motor, which is, I don't know, different. It's like a Regen motor. So you got to really kind of look at your golf cart. Mine's the TXT PDS. And one of the giveaways on it was it has a they call it the FNR switch, which is forward, neutral, and reverse, which took me a minute to figure out at one point. Well, it didn't take me a minute, but I didn't know right off the top of my head. Anyway, mine is a toggle switch, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Anyway, just gonna remove those two posts right there. Grab one of those wires that I showed you earlier. Here's one of these that were just hanging out. Kind of bend them. Jump these two, and actually the other motor, the other engines, the other electric motors on some of the different carts that are not this particular cart, they jump a little bit different. And I'll put a, I say I will, we'll see if I can figure out how to do it. I'll put a little diagram in there I can get, but if I don't get that diagram in there, you can go to, I think it's Plum Quick Motors, and kind of search around their page there, and they'll show you how to test these motors. All right, we will get this on here. Get that on there real quick, tighten that up. Put a lot. And I would say also, if you want to disconnect all your power from everything if you're going to do this, but I have no power on this cart to begin with, so that's not an issue for this one. All right, so you see how I got those connected right there? That's how that is. All right, I can't really tell if you can see in here or not, but that's what you get when it's the first video you shot. I have Just using my cell phone for right now. All right, let's see about getting these bottom ones. One thing I'm learning is getting the shot is probably harder than any of the work you'll ever do down here, that's for sure. I get that one loose. That's the 1/2 inch one on the big stud there. Disconnect this. Got a little washer there. Pull it off to the side. Set these down. Grab your 7/16 to get this other side. There, got it loose already. That's good. Kind of looking in this camera as I go, and all I see is my big old hands. All right, get that out of the way. Let's get that jumper on there. Like I said, this is a jumper cable is actually what connected a bunch of those batteries together. And in a future video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a lithium ion battery upgrade, and I'll show you that one when I get it. Well, lost that nut, so we'll do that one second then. All right, get those on there. Get this other one started that I dropped. It's kind of a tight spot in here. Anyway, get that one started and get it on, and we'll go to the next step. Tightening up that last one there, getting that all tight. I'm gonna go grab the jumper cables out of my old pickup truck. I'll have to show you guys that one day. Me and my boys built that. It was a fun project, a 1968 GMC that we did a full LS swap in it. I wasn't shooting videos at that time, but I wish I was. All right, let me go grab those jumper cables and the battery, and I'll get this hooked up and show you how to do this. All right, here you go. We just got these run-of-the-mill jumper cables. I'm gonna put the negative right down here on the bottom post of that battery. These two are jumped together, so it doesn't really matter which side you go to. And now we're going to go up and hook up the top side. Do the same thing, but with the positive jumper cable. All right, we're going to do the same thing on the top. This time we're going to hook the just the positive to it, and now we'll go hook up the battery. All right, if we got that all hooked up right, I hook these batteries up. Negative to negative, positive to positive. We should get this tire should spin for us nicely. And there we go, we got a good spin on that tire. So that tells me that motor's good, and that's definitely not going to have to be one of the first things I replace. Maybe down the road, but I'm happy that I can do this in phases, and that's how I plan to bring it to you. As I do this in phases, y'all will see it in phases. We can go ahead and take a quick look at this golf cart too, show you kind of what it has and what it doesn't. So here's that FNR switch I was telling you about. That mine's on a toggle. It's right here. Another thing that some carts have that kind of distinguish them are they'll have a switch down here on the bottom. Mine doesn't have that, so mine is a PDS cart based on that. It's kind of funny. This blinker setup here is the guy put it on backwards because he hooked the wires up instead of fixing the wires. Instead of fixing the wires, you just flip the switch over the backwards. So when you go left, the front blinker turns left and the rear blinker goes right. It's just kind of really squirrely. I was able to test that out. Here's kind of the battery configuration in that area that I have set up. That's all rotten. It's got a horrible paint job on it with overspray everywhere. I'd like to do a Madjax body kit on this thing, but that may be cost prohibitive. But this is kind of the cart. It's got kind of cool wheels from a distance, but they are oxidized real bad. It's missing just tons of stuff. The roof sags. It is what it is. But hopefully through this series we'll get it all buttoned down and looking pretty good. And we'll take it from there. There's some more of the inside there. It's got some corrosion in there from where the batteries are. I'll probably pull these batteries out and clean it up real good. Either paint it, line exit, do something along those lines. And I don't know how you get sponsors for stuff, but man, I sure would like to have some for golf cart stuff if you know some out there. I just got the battery ordered, and then I'm about to order the Navitas controller. Woo! That's pricey. Alright, guys, it's going to be a wrap for this cart for this particular episode. Like I said, next week I'll probably be doing one. I'm installing the batteries I get, and then the Navitas charger when it comes in, along with the solenoid, along with a lot of cleanup. So as you can probably tell, I do not know how to edit, so not yet. So hopefully I'll get better in time. So if you happen to enjoy this video or got anything out of it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.